Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the WooCommerce video series. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can recover the abandoned cart on your WooCommerce website using a free plugin. The name of the plugin is FunnelKit Automations. This is basically an email marketing automation plugin and CRM for WordPress and WooCommerce. In one of the previous videos, I have shown you how you can use the free CRM feature of this plugin. If you want to watch that video, I'll give you the link in the description box. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can recover the abandoned carts on your WooCommerce website using the FunnelKit Automations plugin. And this plugin has free as well as premium version, and the abandoned cart recovery feature is available in the free version also. So I'm going to start with the free plugin, and later I'm going to install the pro version of the plugin, and I'll show you what is the difference between the free and the premium plugin. Basically, we are going to create a sequence of emails to recover the abandoned carts using this plugin. So let's see how does this work.
Subscribe to Quick Tips YouTube channel for easy tutorials on AI tools, AI agents, WordPress, web design, automation, Elementor, WooCommerce, and more. Press the bell icon and stay updated with every new video.
So here I'm logging into the dashboard of the WordPress website. This is a demo WooCommerce website. So let's go to dashboard, go to plugins and click on add new plugin. And here search for FunnelKit Automation. This is the plugin, FunnelKit Automation, Email Marketing Automation and CRM for WordPress and WooCommerce. I have already installed and activated this plugin. If you have not installed this plugin, then you will see an option to install this plugin. Click on the install and activate the plugin. After activating the plugin, in the left-hand panel, you will see FunnelKit Automation. Let's click on it. So we are on the dashboard of the FunnelKit Automation plugin. In the left hand side, you will see automations. Let's click on automations. As of now, I'm using only the free version of the plugin. Later, I'm going to activate the pro version also. Now here we are on the automations, and you will see an option to create an automation. So let's click on create automation. And here you will see a list of pre-designed automations that you can use. Some of them are available for the free version, and mostly they are available for the pro version of the plugin. So let's click on this abandoned cart reminder, and this is the preview. This is how it is going to work. The trigger point will be cart abandoned. Then we have a time delay. After that, we are going to send one email. Again, we are going to wait for 12 hours, send another email, wait for 24 hours, and send another email. This is a standard workflow. If you want, you can customize it. You can delete the steps that you do not want. So I'm going to click on import a recipe. Let's name it as cart recovery. This is just the name of this automation. Click on create, and the automation is created. So this is the trigger point. If I click on it, you will see the trigger point is cart abandoned. This automation will automatically end when the customer or the contact places an order. So whenever the cart is recovered, it is going to end this automation for that particular contact only. Then we have a runs on contact once or multiple times. Allow currently active contacts in this automation to re-enter again. That is checked. Click on save. We have not made any changes to this trigger. Then we have a first step, that is a delay of 30 minutes. You will see delay for a specific period, and the other two options are available for the pro version of this plugin. So for the free version, we have only one option, that is 30 minutes delay. And for this video tutorial, I'm going to make it 1 minute so that I can show you how does this work in 1 minute, and we don't need to wait for 30 minutes. All right, so I'm going to change it for 1 minute. In the ideal condition, 30 minutes is the better option. I'm going to click on save. So the first step is wait for 1 minute. Then we have second step, that is action. Click on it. And the action is send an email. This is going to be the contact's email address. This is the subject. Your cart is saved, and the name of the customer. Then we have preview text. You are just one step away from your order. This is just the preview text, and below that you will see the content in the email. You can use visual builder, or you can use a rich text. All right, so let's select the visual builder and let's see how does this work. And let's click on edit. And here you will see some pre-designed templates that you can use. This one is for abandoned cart. This one is also for the abandoned cart. You will see many different templates are there. So let's select this one and let's see how does this look. Click on preview. And this is how the email template will look. At the top, you can add the logo. This is the name of the customer. We have reserved your cart for some time. Continue checkout. When someone clicks on it, it will go to the checkout and it will add the products automatically. These are the products in the cart. Again, we have a button there. And below that, we have some content, frequently asked questions. Let's try this one. Click on import template. And in the left hand side, you will see some elements that you can add to this email template. So let's click on this logo. This is basically an image. You can change the position of the image. You can also replace the image. If I click on this, let's upload a new image here. I have one image, so I'm going to use that one. So this is basically the logo of your website. Then we have the name of the customer, and we have received your cart for some time. And here you will see the settings for this particular content. The font family is set to Arial, alignment is center, line height, this is the padding. If you want to hide it on the desktop, you can select this option, and you can also use the display conditions. This is the text. You can change this text, and if you want to add more content, you can add more content, or you can customize this content. You can change the color, you can change the size also. This is a button you will see in the left hand side. This is a cart link. You can again customize it. You can change the position. This is the URL for this button, which is basically a short code. Below that, we have auto apply coupon. If you have any coupon, you can add a coupon. Then we have the border settings, padding settings, and if you want to hide it on desktop, you can hide it on desktop. Below that, we have a title. This is the items in the cart. So you can again customize it. You can change the color settings. Here you will see the separator color. If you click on it, you can change the color. So you can see that it is fully customizable. Now let's say I do not want to display this entire section. So I can select the section and I can delete this entire section like this. All right, and with that we have frequently asked question, and I'm going to customize it. Let's change the color. And here you can add your own frequently asked questions. At the bottom, we have some content, and let's click on preview and test. So this is how it will look. So here you can add an email address and click on send email, and it will send a test email in this format. And once you are done with the changes, click on save. So if you want, you can use the visual builder, or you can use the rich text option. In this example, I'm going to use the rich text option. So this is going to be the body of the email. Hi, the name of the customer. We noticed that you were trying to make a purchase from our store but could not complete the process. Your cart is still saved and you can buy those items. This is going to be the cart table. Whatever products they have added to the cart, it is going to display those products in the email also. But don't wait for too long, as your cart will expire soon. Click here to go back and complete your purchase now. So this is the email that will be sent to the customer. If you want to make any changes to this content, you can make the changes. If you want to give them a coupon code, you can also mention the coupon code that they can use and get additional discount to recover the cart. All right, so I'm not going to make any changes. Click on save and close. The next step is wait for 12 hours. So it is going to wait for 12 hours, and after 12 hours, we are going to send one more email. If you want, you can also change this time delay. You can make it 24 hours if you do not want to send an immediate email. All right, let's click on save. Next step is the second email that we're going to send. This is going to be the contact email address. Your cart is about to expire is the subject line, and this is the body content. You added some items to your cart yesterday but could not complete the process. This is again going to show the product tables. If you have any questions or need help, please reach out to us. Again, you can customize this email body. You can add your own content. You can add a discount coupon code that they can use. I'm not going to make any changes. Click on save and close. And below that, we have next step, that is wait for 24 hours. And again, send one more email after 24 hours. So in this workflow, we are going to send 3 emails to the customer to recover the abandoned carts. Now, if you want to send only 2 emails, you can delete one of these steps. Let's say I do not want to send third email. So I'm going to click on this drop down and delete this step. And as we have deleted the step, that is going to send the email. So we don't need this step also to wait for 24 hours. So I'm going to delete this step also. So this is how you can customize this workflow. So in this workflow, we are going to send only 2 emails. Okay, in the right hand side, you will see an option in active. You can select active and this campaign will be activated automatically. Here you will see the analytics. If I click on it, it will show how many contacts are in this workflow. Here you will see view analytics for this action. However, the analytics is not available for the free version. You can install the pro version for this. So using this free plugin, you can create email automation to recover the abandoned cart. In the left hand side, you will see contacts. It will display the list of contacts who are in this automation. Then we have analytics. Again, it is available for the pro version only. Engagement and orders. It will display all the orders. All right, now let's close it and you will see that we have created one automation, that is cart recovery, and here you will see the activity also. Right, in case in future if you want to delete or edit, you can click on edit, deactivate it, or you can delete it. Duplicate, assign category and export is available for the pro version. Now I do have the pro version. Let's go to plugins and I'm going to activate the pro version of this plugin. You will see that this is the pro version. So let's click on activate. And now we are activating the pro version of the plugin. The pro version of this plugin will cost you only $99.5 per year for a single website. And this is another plan here, FunnelKit Automations and FunnelKit Funnel Builder plugin, that will cost you only $249.5 per year, and you can install it on 2 websites. If you want to buy this plugin, I'll give you the link in the description box. You can use my link. All right, so let's go back to the website. And we have activated the pro version of the plugin. So let's go to FunnelKit Automation and let's go to automations. This is the automation that we have created. Click on it. And if I go to analytics, now this option is available as we are using the pro version. Let's go to workflow. And here again, you will see the analytics for this particular step is available. Right, if you want to add new action, you can click on plus sign. And you will see different actions are there. All right, so I'm going to add exit. It is going to exit after the second email. All right, now let's close it. Now I'm going to open the same website in another browser where I'm logged in as a customer, not as an admin. I'm going to log in as customer and I'm going to add some products in the cart. So let's go to another browser and here I'm logged in as a customer. Here you will see the details of the customer. Now let's go to the shop page. Let's add some products to the cart. Let's add this one in the cart. You will see it is added to the cart. I have created this side cart using the FunnelKit side cart plugin. If you want to watch that video, I'll give you the link in the description box. Let's close this one and let's add this product also. So we have 2 products in the cart. I'm going to close it and I'm going to abandon this cart. I'm going to open another website. So now I'm not on that website. I have abandoned the cart. I have not made a purchase yet. Now let's go back to the WordPress dashboard. Go to FunnelKit Automation and here you will see an option carts. Let's click on it and it will display a list of carts which are active currently. This is the current user. So you will see the details. There are 2 products in the cart. Okay, and the last active is 1 minute ago. Let's go back to automations. This is the automation that we created. Click on it. All right, so we do not have any active contact here. Let's close this one. Let's go to FunnelKit Automation settings. And if I go here, cart, you will see that enable cart tracking, which is enabled, and wait period is 15 minutes. So the cart will be marked as abandoned cart after 15 minutes. So I'm going to change it for 1 minute so that I don't need to wait for 15 minutes. Cooling off period will be 15 days and the lost cart is set to 15 days. Mark the user as lost if the order is not made within given days. All right, I'm going to save it. All right, now let's go back to cart. Let's go to automations and let's go to cart recovery. And here you will see that we have 1 contact in this automation. This is the user. And here you will see an option view journey. Click on it and it will show you the journey of this customer in this automation. And here you will see that it is queued in the delay step. So we are waiting for this delay step to complete. All right, so I think the delay process is done and it is in the next step, that is completed. If I click on it, it shows that this step is completed. Click on view journey. This is the first step, cart abandoned. Wait for 1 minute, that is completed. Now this is the next step, that is send an email, and it shows that the email has been sent, and it is now in the next step, that is the delay of 12 hours, and it is in the queue for this step. Alright, so if I go to email account of this customer, you will see one email is there. This is the content of this email. Hi, the name of the customer. We noticed that you were trying to make a purchase from our store. This is the content of the first email, and this is the product table. These are the products that we have added in the cart. But don't wait too long and click here to go back. If I click on it, it will go to that cart. You will see that the cart is opened and the same products are there. So that means the cart is saved as it is, and user will be able to make a purchase from there. So I'm going to make a purchase here. Proceed to next step. This is just the dummy information. Proceed to final step. On this demo website, I'm going to use cash on delivery and I'm going to place the order. This is a part of sales funnel that I have created using the FunnelKit plugin. Alright, so this is another offer. I'm going to skip the offer. Let's go to the website here, and if I go to my account, you will see that the order has been placed successfully. So let's go back to the dashboard. Let's close this one and let's go to carts. That cart is not there anymore. Let's go to dashboard. You will see that 2 emails are sent, 1 total order, and a revenue is $300. So that means the cart is recovered. You will see that here. This is the cart that we abandoned and it is now recovered. So using this automation, we sent 1 email to the customer to recover the abandoned cart. The customer clicked on the link and made a purchase using that link, and it shows the cart has been recovered using the automation. So if you want to recover the abandoned carts on your WooCommerce website, you can try using the FunnelKit automation plugin. You can start with the free plugin, and if you want advanced features, you can go for the pro version of the plugin, which will cost you only $99.5 per year for a single website. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section. And press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.